This is for you, Hadani.
How can you say something without saying a thing? You make it seem so easy. There's no need for
Hey Ron, my savior, can you give me a hand? I'm moving again. And I got some boxes. I'm moving back over to Janet's, on Low Street for a while. And I have some boxes that are too big for me to pick up, and I'm wondering if you could help me plus that grinder in the basement. But anyway, could you give me a call? I really appreciate it. Bye.
Trains of thought will come and go, but you are not your thoughts, so why get all caught up in where they lead? You are who these thoughts are passing through. Don't you see? You are who these thoughts are.
What do I want to say about what I liked about Hadani? I loved that she was so beautiful and so competent. I was also threatened that she was so competent at everything. I loved that she always had my back. I loved how we laughed and sang, because I like songs from the 50s and 60s too. So we'd sing those songs together. And anything we did, shopping or for fun or eating, she knew me better than anyone else. I'd say, let's split a dish. She'd say, no, you can eat enough for two people. You always end up eating the whole thing. So no, we're getting two dishes, because we were looking out for our finances. So she knew me so well. She taught me more about myself than I've learned in 77 years. So that was always interesting. And especially her ferociousness at getting me to go in through the door and not try and avoid anything. And gift of the adversary. And I guess I've had a wonderful, rare experience knowing her, and I miss her like everyone who knew her still does.
Be free. Be free. Even when you're feeling frightened, sad or hurt or unenlightened, you can find a peace that underlies what passes by. Don't mistake the weather for the sky.
I'd like to speak about Hadani and my friendship. It was a long, long friendship, and just talking about it makes me want to cry. She was so, so special to all of us, and to me, I learned so much from her. She was like my guardian angel and my guide forever. And her last words to me were, "Drop the story." I loved it. It was like the best thing I could hear. So to Hadani, all glory, all gratitude. I miss her. Oh goodness, do I miss her. And yet I feel her with me always.
Even when you're feeling frightened, sad or hurt or unenlightened, you can find a peace that underlies what passes by. Don't mistake the weather for the sky of your being. Why mistake the weather for the sky?
My favorite thing about Hadani was her speaking of Brahman and also her uncensored honesty.
When I think of Hadani, I remember how genuine and sincere and authentic she is. She has a pure heart of gold, and she's a knower of pure knowledge. She was a blast to be with. We had so many laughs together, So much fun and long, long telephone conversations. God bless her wherever she is. Heaven has gained a saint.
For the sky, feelings rise then fall away, even those you wish would stay. So why equate your sense of self with mood? You are who emotion passes through. Don't you see?
Hadani and I were pod mates in 1980 at MIU, and we were immediately attracted to each other and became very close friends. She was a rare bird, and the reason I loved her so much was her wisdom and her total innocence. It was such a beautiful, rare combination.
Generous, compassionate, and funny. There was never a dull moment with her. She lived life fully conscious and methodically. She was accomplished. She had so many talents that she shared with all of us. She was the truest of friends, and I love her to the depth of my heart and soul. I'll see you soon.
Hello?
Ron?
Oh, hi.
Hi. No, there are no boxes at all. The only thing left is that white chair, the butcher block in the kitchen, and that big, that big mandala that Hana made
Yes.
on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it'll take 2 people to move some of those things. We just load it up in Chris's van. He has a van. Then he can take it over to Low Street.
If you could ask him to come
11:30.
11:30, that would be good.
Okay.
Okay, Ron. Thanks.
Okay, see you, Donnie.
Bye.
Hadani is a treasure in my life. What I receive from Hadani is a benevolent presence. She was so present, and she was so loving, accepting, encouraging, uplifting, with a good sense of humor.
Hadani was unlike anyone else, definitely, in our lives. And what comes to mind and heart is that the joy when Hadani would come to visit, it was like a major event. I mean, you had to just be there with her and just enjoy. And there was endless talk and endless discussions about everything. So thank you, Hadani, for blessing us with this friendship.
About 3 years ago, we've talked at least a zillion hours. And over the years, we forged a lifelong friendship. It grew deeper as the years went by. I am forever grateful for the many years I lived out on the edge of the beautiful koi-filled ponds in the teeny house built by Hada, inspired by nature, a sanctuary, a sacred space. It was my home, too. Much love and many blessings to you wherever you are.
So I love living in a little tiny house on the lakes on Glasgow Road. I've been here 8 years, even though I lived in the same house for 10 years in the 80s. It's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous experience to be snowed in and not being able to get anywhere because the life gets so busy if you have to go all the time. And I have to park my car way at the top of the hill because I get snowed in down here. And people say, how do you do it? And I say, I love it because it gives me exercise walking up the top of the hill, which I wouldn't do otherwise. So I'm really, really lucky and fortunate to be able to live in the trees, Fairfield, Iowa, in the trees where this is my big thing. EMFs aren't bonking me all the time. The trees and the ponds absorb the EMFs, and I feel really grateful for that.
You are who emotion passes through. Don't you see? You are who emotion passes through. Be free. Be free. What a blessing to work.
What I liked about Hadani was her honesty, and that she was completely open about who she was, what she thought. I also liked that she loved my grandchildren, my grandsons. She was very easy with them. I liked also that she was so good to Liz, Keyanna. That was such a fulfilling relationship for her. And she was just so natural, and it made you feel those when you were with her natural. So thank you so much, Hadani. Jig or Dev.
Hadani was great, caring, a good friend, and we love her so much and wish her the best in her next adventure.
Hello everyone. Just want to share with you how much I miss our dear sweet Hadani. Truly, truly miss her. Love you, sweet, sweet dear Hadani. And many blessings on the other side.
I love you, Hadani.
What a blessing to taking birth in this human form, with the chance to see that who we are was really never born, could never die, is always free. If destiny decides to strike some.
Hadani, I miss you. I miss taking walks with you. I miss picking up the phone and knowing that you're there. You call me right back. I miss you not being judgy. I miss having meals with you. I miss laughing with you. I miss talking about everybody. I miss gossiping with you. I don't have anybody else like you in my life. You were special. You are special. I hope you're having a great time wherever you are. Until we meet again.
Well, you said it all. I can't believe what a hole there's been since our Hadani got big with everything, but I'm grateful for the journey and all the special times that we had, particularly reading Richard's book and the little red truck, the red truck that is, also some Ashtavakra Gita. But more than anything, it's just a golden silence, which is a good thing, but it's awfully silent. So I just wanted to say, Hadani, I just never met anyone who listened, heard, or felt the way you do and did. And yeah, just grateful to have stumbled into your life via the Richard forests out there. So thank you for everything. And it was beautiful to see that your transition was it wasn't fully easy, but as beautiful as it was, and to be a part of that. So keep us in your light.
Be free. taken birth in this human form, with the chance to see that who we are was really never born, could never die, is always free. If destiny decides to strike some version of the script you like and make a melodrama of your endless cabaret, you know you can still enjoy the play. Yes, you can, if you're still, you know how to play. Just treat it like a mystery and view it from the balcony. Laugh and cry, stomp your feet, but don't believe the fame. You are who these scenes are passing through. Don't you see? You are who this play is passing through. Be free. Be free. Be free. Be free.
This is Hadani. Could you give me a call, please? And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, talk to you later.